Hey everybody, how's it going? Hello, welcome in. I am Chuck. So this was just sort of an impromptu thing. I'm really just sort of testing some stuff, but I'm gonna end up playing something that will come in useful later. I for Prime Day bought this mic arm. Um, because I needed real estate on my desk. The microphone was right in the way of everything. Also, I needed to be able to kind of sit back from the desk. I was hunched over the desk because that's where the microphone was, and it was starting to hurt my old man back. So I needed a way to kind of like chill out, just play video games and chat. I don't really need to, get all hunched over and intense. I'm not at work. This is just for fun. So yeah, I got a mic arm here and a mic attached to it. It's the same mic I was using, but yeah, it's a very exciting day here in the Oldest Gamer Studios. It's a new piece of equipment. Um, that was all I got for Prime Day, and I only got it because I knew it would be like $30 cheaper. I usually don't partake in Prime Day, but I did, and here we are. So I thought I would just sort of test this out with a game. Um, and then I will turn that around into some sort of live stream archive. I'm watching frames drop, and I'm not sure why frames are dropping. No need for that. Weird. Anyway, there's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, so why don't we get this going here? This is Geometry Wars Galaxies for the Nintendo Wii. Also came out on the Nintendo DS, but this is a Nintendo exclusive Geometry Wars game. A lot of people forget about this game when talking about Geometry Wars. Sort of for good reason. I remember not liking it very much, and I don't remember why. So I thought it would be a good time to reevaluate why. You know? So I've already got a profile here. And let's see. All that is going fine. Okay. So it has, okay, first of all, let me back all the way up. First of all, you can control this game like a video game. You can play it with the classic controller and play it as a dual stick shooter. Perfect. That is absolutely what I want out of old Wii games at this point. Give me the most basic ass controls you can find. So that's good. That's a plus in for this one. Also, it has the original game here. You can just play Retro Evolved if you want. It's not the best version of it, obviously. It looks really good on the 360 still. But anyway, so the draw here is this Galaxies mode. I got in here and tested this a little while ago while I was setting up, and I played a level of this, and I still can't remember, like, what's the thing? What is it about this that either sets it apart or is why I did not like it? And I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure. We need to play more of it to really get into it. You'll see one deterrent when we get started here. So we are. What have I done here? So I got a medal there. I haven't done that one yet. So okay. Okay, so this is different. The first level, you were in a little box. This is a larger box. So right away, an improvement. You've got a little buddy with you. Little buddy just sort of seems to come standard. Oh. This does implement the geoms from Galaxy War or Geometry Wars 2. So this is kind of a Geometry Wars 2.5, really. Obviously, they were hesitant to call it Geometry Wars 3 for reasons. It looks and moves and sounds and feels like Geometry Wars. I will give it that. Doesn't look great, but that's the Wii. That's just the Nintendo Wii. Like I said, this is also on the DS, and it has this weird, like, you can link the two games together and expand it, like you get some bonus levels if you do that. Kind of weird. But, you know, they were experimenting. Good on them, I guess. Oh, hey, listen. If you ever only played Geometry Wars and did not play Geometry Wars 2, the main difference between the two are these little yellow fragments that you see. They're called geoms, and basically you pick them up and it increases your score multiplier. It's an interesting little mechanic. I wouldn't have said I needed it, but it's fine. They don't last on screen very long, so you can't really... It's not like a strategy, it's just you happen to be in the right place at the right time to pick some of them up, and your score multiplier goes up, so... Yeah, and so far, really, the only difference here, besides that map screen that we started with, is that the playfield is a weird size. The first playfield, the level that I didn't show you, was also a different size. It was tiny. So I don't know. You kind of figure you want more screen real estate, not less, to go with, but... So we got a medal there, and we got a medal in the first one, which was that one. So I guess we do this one. Oops. Looks like your geoms carry over with you. And then maybe you can... I hit the wrong button. I was... See, okay, now we're in a weird diamond. I think maybe the draw of this, in retrospect, like if you were going to a used game store and were going to pick up a copy of this, I think the draw is... You know, like, oh, I love Geometry Wars, but why won't they make a new one? Well, here's one that you probably haven't played through. That is not too far off. And it's like discovering a lost Geometry Wars. You don't need to play it with dumb Wii controls. You can use a classic controller if you have one, and you should get one, because there are Wii games that benefit from it. So, I mean, it's not really... It's hyperbole to say it's, you know, the lost Geometry Wars game, but, you know, you can kind of think of it that way, because a lot of people probably didn't play it. So you have a running tally of these geom things at the start, but it's not, it doesn't carry over. It's not like, you know, it's not like all of a sudden you've got 100,000 of the things. Usually in the top right of the screen would be like a high score off your friends list that you're chasing. This does have, or had, an online component, but that's no longer a thing. And so, like, in this mode, I guess, you know, it's showing you the tiers of where you would need to be to get a medal. So, kind of, it's the same principle, it's just, you know, it's offline. If you happen to be watching this either live or in the archive relatively recently after I posted this video, if you could just let me know, like, I've listened to it and I think it's still fine, but if there's a problem with the audio, if the audio does not sound right or good, please let me know. I'm always trying to get outside opinions on that, and with, you know, installing this mic arm and moving the mic and having it in a different location, I just want to make sure, you know, it sounds like something you would want to listen to. Oh God. What? All of a sudden, this went nuts. But yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm hunching up over the mic. I should just be sitting back. I need to just sit back and chill out. So. Jerks. All right. So yeah, there's like this level up meter. I'm not exactly sure what that's doing. They've added stats and things and extra meters and whatnot to this. Which I guess some people were like, I don't need that. I don't want that. I think maybe I was like that. I had, you know, I bought this game when it came out. I was very excited to play it. Loved Geometry Wars. And bounced off it pretty quick. There's a way to change your drone behavior. There it is. Okay. So you've got to unlock these? Do you unlock them with geoms, or you do? Okay. All right. Okay, now I see what we're doing here. So like you can, these will protect you. This is just straight out attack. Okay. So this is all sorts of different behavior for your little buddy. So like this one will go out and pick stuff up. You kind of want that, and I kind of want that. So I'm gonna do that. weirded out that my little friend was zipping around the map. Also, for whatever reason, these geoms, when you collect them, are in factors of 10 instead of by 1, which is kind of how they were in Geometry Wars 2. But it's only affecting your multiplier, but your multiplier only goes up by 1 when you grab them, but it goes up by 10 on your... It's weird. I don't know. There's a lot of detail here suddenly for a game that never had that much detail to it. It was very simple. Maybe that's what turned some people off, which is just basically, hey, this game is supposed to be super simple. Why have you added all this stuff to it? I don't think anyone considered it a bad game. I don't think anyone was like, "Oh, this sucks. They've ruined it." I think the bulk of it was maybe just indifference, like indifference with the Wii, and just kind of indifference of this is not what I want out of Geometry Wars. So, you know, not like harsh reactions or anything like that. It was just like I don't need that. And because it didn't have a number on it, everyone was like, that's just a weird Wii thing. Like, you know, the Dead Space and the, you know, all those on-rail shooters they would do for game franchises. They wouldn't be numbered sequels. It would just be, here's a weird on-rail shooter of a game that you like that is not an on-rail shooter. That kind of thing. So... I forget if it was the same person doing the music, but the music is, you know, it's spot on. It sounds like it belongs in this. It doesn't sound like, you know, it's something that's someone else came along and did. So, you know, it's got the same instrumentation and vibes. Oh, what? I was playing some Geometry Wars 2 just the other night. Playing it on the Series X because it is backwards compatible. I had never played it. I had recently upgraded my TV. It was the first OLED that I have in this house. And was like, oh, I bet that kind of looks good on an OLED. Man, does it look good. Like, it is for a game that came out, for 2 consoles ago. What a game. That thing looks amazing. So yeah, I played that for a good long while. So, I'm kind of been in this Geometry Wars mode here. Which is why I ended up firing this up. I was like, wasn't there one for the Wii? And I was like, oh yeah, it's on my shelf. I own that. All right, so we've meddled in all of these, right? So what happens now? How do I go to the... Okay, how do I go there? I unlock it with 10,000. Let's go to the beta system. Here we are. See what's going on in here. Yeah, I want this thing to attack. Oh, look. Oh, now we're in a super weird shape. Whoa, look at that. What the heck? Alright, now we're getting weird. That's not how this game is supposed to work. Oh, God. Really? Okay. I don't remember this at all. So it's a little asteroidsy, I guess you could say. As you've now got these giant ones that pop down to medium-sized ones that then pop down to small ones. So, that's something kind of interesting. Again, I can hear people shouting, oh, that is not what Geometry Wars is. But you know what? I don't care. Give me more Geometry Wars at this point. No one's ever going to make another one. It's got good video game sounds, man. It's just good, just noises. Ah. Y'all go in there. Yo, dog. What? Mm-hmm. This is exactly everything I want to be doing in a Geometry Wars game. So, if I remember correctly, the way that you played this with a Wiimote, was that you would have a cursor. You would aim that around, and you know wherever the red dot goes, you would shoot. That wasn't great, and I would imagine a lot of people probably played it like that. A lot of people probably hadn't invested in a classic controller for the Wii, because why would you? That was not the point of the Wii. So hey, congrats, we unlocked a new planet. Good job, everybody. Welcome. We're just starting off like this, huh? They should make another one of these. They should make another Geometry Wars. Someone should do it. Do it. Just do it. There is a game out there called Geometry Survivors, which is basically a mix of this and Vampire Survivors, and it is not bad. It is okay. It is worse than the two things it is mashing up, but if you have run out of those things to play, it is totally fine. I don't know how it entered my awareness, but I do love me some Vampire Survivors, and I guess I saw that and I was like, does this name suggest what I think it does? And it did. And totally fine for what it is. I am fully ready to admit I was wrong about this, and it's, you know, I look at this now the same way. Okay, this is gonna sound like a weird comparison, but hear me out, because this is a thing I've always said, and now it applies to this Geometry Wars game. So, around the time that Die Hard became popular, everyone started making Die Hard movies. It was a whole genre. It was Die Hard on a blank. It was, how do you describe this movie? Well, it's Die Hard, but it's on a boat. It's Die Hard, but it's at a hockey game. You know, that kind of thing. And at the time, I was always irritated by that because we had Die Hard, and I didn't need 900 other Die Hards. But now, nobody makes Die Hard. So when you go back, it's like, wow, look at all these Die Hards that I can finally enjoy. That's how I see this. I see this as a, well, at the time, I could just go back and play Geometry Wars 2 on the Xbox because that's my Geometry Wars. But now it's like it's like a new Geometry Wars in a time where there is no such thing, and it doesn't seem like there ever will be such a thing. So that's how I see it. I see it as a, like, in retrospect, yeah, this is better than it was when it came out because, hey, cool, it's more Geometry Wars. I hope that makes sense. It's drums out of nowhere. Oh, that's it? Do that again, man. Oh, start. Okay, yeah, starting lives. Okay, I didn't see the conditions at the beginning. So, yeah, they're already mixing it up. They're changing the conditions. You know, one life, no bombs. This is suddenly very difficult. But, we could do this. It's not going to defeat us. Right? I'm not doing well. 350,000. That's all I got to get. 350,000, man. Oh, my God. Okay, so I think because the area is so small that I can change the drone to collect, and that will help. That didn't help me at all. Let's try it again. How am I getting worse? How am I getting worse? That'll happen there. Oh, we got this. Come on. Okay. We meddled. That was enough. Alright, so we've done 3 of these, and we've got this one left. Alright, so we get 3 of that, 3 of that. Let's continue to level up this collect. Whoa, look at these walls. They will not kill me, that is good, but hey, what the... That is not how those things are supposed to behave. Yo. What are those? What are those things? Okay. All right. I am firmly convinced at this point they should HD remake this thing and put it out for all modern consoles. This is better than I remember. I don't know what my beef was at the time. I honestly don't. This is neat. Put it out. put all the online hooks back in it to have leaderboards with your buddies. Come on, let's do this. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. What in the hell is happening here? What is... Huh. How are you supposed to get 2 million in this environment? How? So I cannot... Okay, so yeah, you don't die hitting those blocks. I could do that one better. Those eyeball things are worth a considerable amount of points. Ah. Whoops. Yo, what? Man, come on. All right. All right. Okay, Geometry Wars Galaxies, I see you. You are worthy of existing. Yeah, you're worthy. Thank you. I'm playing a lot more of this. This is, in retrospect, this is great because this is... Oh, that was not what I was trying to do. Yeah, I was trying to get here. Yeah, you can screw around with the Galaxy on the screen here. That's fun. This is legit just Geometry Wars 1. I don't think I could tell the difference here in this one. It just doesn't look as good. That's it. But I mean, you know, this is it. This is the first game. They threw it in here as a bonus, and good on them. It's a good thing to have. You know, is this the only on-disc version of this game? Trying to think if the original Geometry Wars was on any of those Xbox Live arcade compilation discs. There were a few of them. I'll have to check. But yeah, if not, this is the only physical version of Geometry Wars 1. Interesting. Wasn't even looking. Yeah, that's retro evolved. That's the original game. That's what it was. It seems to be the exact same thing. They just put that game in here, and good on them. But yeah, here's Geometry Wars Galaxies. There you go. That's you know, I mean, I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. If this ends up being a keep or sell episode, then yeah, it's a keep. Trying to see if I had the disc right here with me. No, I don't. I should have, because then I would hold it up and I would say keep. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. This is good stuff. I don't know if I was wrong in retrospect. I just remember bouncing off of this pretty quickly and just being like, that's not Geometry Wars. Yeah, it's totally Geometry Wars. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me at the time. You just need to play it with an actual controller. Play it with an actual controller. This thing is fun. So, breaking news. Geometry Wars is fun. Bet you didn't know. Yeah, definite keeper. Definite keeper. That's a now I will keep it until they release a HD version of it. That would be great. Listen, guys, come on. You're leaving money on the table. Re-release this thing. Let everyone else play it. And don't put any of those motion controls in it. No. So anyway, thanks for watching while I test this new microphone arm and play a great game while doing it. Now I'm going to go listen to it and see if it sounds usable. Hopefully it is. No one said it wasn't. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.